happening right now.
Wait, yeah.
For one, we have a new wall.
Oh, yeah. And a new whole apartment.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. We set it up today. Or else it would have been bare.
Like 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of the apartment is still in boxes, but we got the pod wall set up, and that's what matters.
True. Anywho, and we also have a fun little guest today.
Fun little
Little guest.
Say hi, fun little guest.
What's up?
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Daren.
Hi, Daren.
Hey,
Hey,
Daren.
friends. Millionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
He used to be our neighbor, actually, across
Right.
the street.
Mhm.
And then now we're across the pond.
Yeah,
We're across the
we'll miss you
pond.
guys.
I know. I miss it already.
Yeah.
Really
Okay.
sad. Anywho.
Okay. So real.
Oh, you should talk about how you just moved.
No, I've been here a long time actually. Long time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, good, good,
8
good.
months.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's a long
pretty new,
time,
right?
actually.
Wow, wait, actually, time flies.
Is
thought-
it? So we're in August right now.
Yeah.
December. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
8 months. 8 months.
Dang.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel so
Wait.
welcome.
Do you want to tell the story of when you first met Cinder?
Was this the Hot Ones thing? Was that
No,
it?
when you
no.
when you picked up the key,
yes.
when
Okay,
you
okay.
took the
So
key.
it's like December 15th
End of
or
December.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I have my ginormous oversized luggage and then my smaller one. And I'm walking through the streets of LIC and it's like 5 degrees outside.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm
It
like,
is.
what did I get into? And then
Like wind gusts.
David texted me and he's like, yo, like, Carrie's like roommate's gonna help you get the keys. I'm like, okay, cool. And then you text me, you're like, yo, like, I'm so excited you're moving. Like, I got your keys. I was like, okay, nice. And then
Why did your pitch and your voice
that
go
was
up?
like how I heard it when I read your text. You know what I mean? Without
And then
knowing
you
it.
met her, and her voice was actually
Yeah,
like.
she's like, yeah, Will, what's up? Welcome to the city. Welcome to the city. And then yeah, I went to your guys' apartment, and then I texted you,
Yeah.
and then you came down, and you're like, yo, you need help with it? I was like, no, like, it's really cold outside. I don't think you want to be out there. And I took the long trek across the station.
Yeah.
What was the gift that you received?
That was on behalf
Oh,
of
yes,
everyone,
there was
by
a
the way.
cute
Yeah.
little balloon. What did I say again? Was it like happy baby
It's a
boy?
boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I said it's a boy, and I had that in my apartment for probably like 3 weeks. It was still flowing strong.
Yeah.
You know what?
Nice.
I'm believing it.
Good.
That was good. Yeah, honestly, you
Those
were my
are-
first. You
are
were my
walking
first person
good.
I met. I think, like in the city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
crazy.
crazy. We were all like, the context to that moment, we were texting like behind the scenes,
Yeah.
me, Carol, and David,
Yeah.
your roommate. And we were like, is this gonna be an awful first impression of him coming
But
to
yeah,
New York?
We were like, what gift should we get him? And then we were like, should we get him a balloon?
And it's a boy balloon.
I thought it was good. I felt very at home. Yeah.
We were like,
Good
he's
people.
either gonna think we're really
Yeah.
weird or
I know.
No, but you were very tame when I met you, though. You were
Oh,
like very
really?
chill. You're
Oh,
like,
good.
do you need help with anything?
Oh,
And
good,
and
okay.
I think I saw more of you at when you guys hosted for the wings.
yeah.
Oh, the
And
Hot
then-
Ones
Hot
challenge.
Ones challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, did I go crazy?
Well,
I don't
that's because
remember.
you didn't. You couldn't even eat like one
Oh my gosh.
wing.
Wait,
That's true.
well, you probably had a bad impression because I was mad by the end of that. I was like angry that like someone had like peer pressured me into sitting down and eating number 10, whatever that was.
Yeah.
I was like not having it. I was just drinking the almond milk from the carton. I was
Ew,
so
bro.
dumb.
Yes.
So, anyway.
So that's the origin.
Anywho,
That's the
true.
origin.
Yeah. And
Wow.
now you've been here for 8 months.
Aw.
How long? What's the baseline to be like? Oh yeah, you've been here a good amount of time. Would you say?
Someone told me that to call yourself a New Yorker, you should have lived here for 10 years. So,
I saw something that said Jennifer Lopez was like, you're not from New York
I saw that
ever.
too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Yeah.
you're not born here, then
If you're
not
not
New York.
from-
I was like,
yeah,
that's-
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
valid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I even want to say that I'm like a New Yorker. Like that sounds like intimidating and big shoes to
Yeah,
I know.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like New York is one of the few places that people are like pretty protective around that name. Like it's a pretty exclusive club.
Yeah.
You need to like work your way and like prove it
Yeah.
to people.
True.
It's kind of like being like a BTS fan.
Okay. She just we have to give her some patience today
I went to the
because
BTS concert yesterday.
Yeah,
yep, she's
And, like,
riding the
It
high
was
off of.
insane.
but you're a true BTS fan compared to some like fakes that you saw there. Is that right?
I think I'm the fake.
Oh,
Because I started
dang.
listening to them when they came out with English songs.
Ah,
But everyone there is like OG, like they
Yeah.
started listening to them when they were in high school. And
And they know all their songs. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, but I can still appreciate it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I was just trying to hide in the crowd.
I saw a lot of people on Instagram. I was like going through stories, like, wait, what is going on? Like, everyone was there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
by hide in the crowd, you mean like screaming into your phone as you're taking the video,
Yeah, it
so
was
that when you watch back, you only hear Carol screaming.
I was screaming. It was insane.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Anywho.
what are we talking about today?
Okay.
So the origin of this is because I was like telling you some of the stuff that we were talking about on the pod, and you had strong opinions. I feel like.
True.
Not
Kind of like
so-
relationship-y stuff, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
Darren also brings the unique perspective of having not grown up on the West Coast or being fresh to the East Coast. Yeah, I think a lot of our guests up to this point, like we were like raised in California. You are like a breath of fresh
blood.
air.
Yep.
Wow.
Fresh blood.
That's so. I feel so unique on the show now.
You're so unique.
You guys haven't had a guest.
Yes, an exotic breed. So tell us.
Okay.
Tell us.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Wait. What are we going to talk about first? That's where I was like, we didn't prep this part. So what are we talking about today, guys?
What are we talking about today?
Okay, so I had a thought recently. I've been
Okay.
thinking about.
Wait. That's cool.
Well, I don't know why.
You
I was
had a
thinking about-
thought?
I had a thought.
That's
So
okay.
cool.
What the? Okay. So, because I was looking through the pods, okay, what's a good topic based on what the
did some
content you guys
research.
Wow,
do?
Okay.
love that.
But the concept of your friend who's either a guy or girl, like opposite gender,
Right.
and their role as like a wingman or wingwoman in your life. So like, if you got a friend that's a girl and she got friends, right?
She got
Like,
friends.
So,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
so-
Yeah.
and I think there's two. They're like from the guy's perspective, it's different. From the girl's
Yeah.
perspective, I'm sure it's different
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But I'm curious. I've never dissected.
Okay, yeah,
someone's
yeah.
Thoughts on that?
Yeah. No, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if we like play out a scenario and then we'll give you the girl's perspective and then you give us the guy's perspective and then we'll switch to the other scenario.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
like if
The
a
guy
girl
and girl.
asks the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first scenario is a guy asks his
Girl space
girl
friend.
space friend
Yep.
To
hey,
hook 'em up.
like your friend is cute, whatever. Do you like can I slide currently?
Yeah. Well, or like, could you facilitate?
Oh, yeah,
slide?
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
facilitate a slide?
Is
Okay.
she single? Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, okay, what is Well, so what's going on through my head if a guy friend asks me that, immediately I'm like thinking, I'm like rewiring my brain to think about this guy friend differently. Like I'm like, oh, before I only thought of you as a guy friend, right? And in previous pods, what I've said is like, I feel like as a friend who's a guy, like my standards are like, you just have to be a decent person, but like you could have like red flags and I could be like, you could be my friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then like if this guy's asking me to date one of my friends, then I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to like turn on all of the radars in my head, right? So I start like seeing this guy differently. I'm like, okay, I need to like, is this person gonna be good for my friend? Is this person like, does this person have any red flag, yellow flags even? Like I'm like thinking about that. You know what I mean?
Like best for my girl kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah. So I feel like I like immediately switch the, what's it called? Like my,
Like perception of that.
yeah.
Wait, had you not done that previously? Like, you don't think up to that point you've like thought of those
You
things
have,
in the guy?
you have done that?
Like,
Wait, what are you trying to say?
I feel like, oh gosh, I don't know if I'm exposing myself right now.
You are. I think you are, but go for it.
I think there have been scenarios where like I'm friends with a guy. I'm pretty clear, like I think with an established friendship that like we're not compatible. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know he's single and I know he's looking.
Yeah.
And so like, I feel like if I'm any level of close to that friend, I'm aware of his red flags.
Yeah,
I'm aware
that's
of his
true.
yellow flags. Like for myself, I know why I'm not dating him.
Yeah, that's true.
But then I think because of that, I'm also aware of like who he could be compatible with. It wouldn't be me, but it could be, you know, it could potentially be one of my friends.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's valid.
So-
No, I think that's a valid point of like girls usually have already whether or not it's for themselves.
Yeah.
Like most guy friends, they've already like thought in their head like, oh, this is the reason why I'm not dating them.
Really?
Wait, I thought, do guys not do that?
Guys definitely do that too.
I thought guys clock it faster than girls.
What's the whole
Yeah.
like 3 boxes thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Wait, I've
We
only
should
heard of
talk through
2.
that.
we
What?
should talk about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait, that's crazy.
Wait, can you explain the 3? I've heard of 2 boxes, yes or no? Like I've heard, and now you can correct me, but like I've heard guys like bucket girls into 2 camps pretty quickly, like upon first conversation or first impression, like no, not interested, or could be interested, and that's like a whole spectrum.
I think it's like like that. But then there's like a third like raunchier box, which is like okay, what are they my friend? Like strictly friend?
Yeah.
Would I date them like romantically or
Yeah.
like
Or they
no,
just
I just
attractive.
like hook up
Yeah.
or something? Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's true. But I think like for girls maybe like with maybe not first glance we like drop guys in those buckets, but like we eventually move them into those buckets, especially if they're our friends.
I think once they've hit like friend status with us,
Yeah. Then we have sorted.
Sorted.
Does that imply then anyone? Because I've been thinking about this too. Okay, this is like crazy. Does that also imply whether it's a guy or a girl and you like friends with somebody, that to be friends with someone, they like you will have thought about that. You know what I mean? Like, because that's kind of interesting that you're saying someone who's your friend,
Yeah.
and whether you place them there at that point or when you first met them,
Valid.
whatever, like
Yeah.
you literally thought like, could I see myself with them in a relationship?
Yeah.
Before whatever else happened.
Even if it's not like a conscious thought, like I think even a subconscious thought is like because or else you could get into like muddy waters, right? You need like at least for on like the girl's perspective, it's like, oh, I need like a reason that I can articulate.
Yes.
So that
Yeah.
I know that there's like no muddy waters here. Everything's
Yes.
clear.
Yeah. I will say though, I feel like I didn't start doing that until after college. I think
Oh yeah.
maybe, and we've talked about this a little bit on the pod previously, but like during college, it was just meeting a bunch of friends, like, you know, there wasn't as much, like dating wasn't as top of mind, I think, at least for me, at least for, what we've experienced. But then post-college, it somehow felt like at some point the script flipped, where like dating was like more on top of people's minds. And so if I went and like made any new guy friend, it was something that I had to consider.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's becoming honestly more and more conscious. Yeah. Maybe in college there was some subconscious, but now it's like pretty
But
clear.
why do you have to think, like, what's the muddy waters thing you're talking about? Like,
Oh, like it's like an establishment of your relationship in your mind, kind
like
of.
clearly cutting.
Yeah. So that like if anything were to be weird, you have like
a plan of action.
Yeah. You're like, oh no, like we are completely like this because blank.
Okay.
Like it's a very like logical like
yeah.
yeah. And I have to have like that in my mind. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
That makes sense.
this is like the first time I'm articulating this.
Yeah,
It
me
does
too.
happen. It's like subconscious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And wait, does that not
Yeah,
go through
does
your
that
mind
happen
these days?
I guess it does too, but I guess the way hearing out loud of like, oh yeah, like so all of my friends who are guys, like, I mean it's different, but like you thought like there's that thought that goes through your head. I haven't like thought of that, but I guess it does happen for everybody probably.
Yeah.
But
It
I
is
guess
subconscious
that's
sometimes too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I guess it happens too. Like you meet someone, and I guess it takes a while. I don't know, it depends. Because sometimes like if you meet someone, you're like, oh, like I'm attracted to you.
Yeah.
then the line's already muddy, right? Because like I don't know, could we be friends? Because like I kind of like you.
you.
But you know what I mean? Like so I don't know.
But they're not in the no bucket.
But they're not exactly. That's true. They're not in the no bucket. But the other, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like guys though more often than girls have this like sub bucket or something of like girls that if those girls were interested in them, then they would be like, oh, I'm down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sub bucket within the yes or within the maybe.
But what does that fall at? Like, where is
I don't
that?
know actually.
Because are you saying the guy is not interested though? But if she was interested, he'd be down?
Yeah. Like that's probably in the interested bucket, right?
I feel like that probably does happen, but those are the relationships where like both people are miserable after like the first 6 months because like the honeymoon thing. Because as a guy, if you like weren't feeling a girl to the extent where you like said, yeah, like, I really want to like pursue her.
Yeah.
And but then all of a sudden she comes up like, oh, I kind of like you.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, actually, like, I'm down. Like,
That's
not a great
that's
recipe
really...
for a long-term relationship. Because, like, that's the whole thing that girls are like, the guy has to be more interested.
Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Oh, wait,
that is a hot take.
Or like, I think that's a girl take.
Yeah. I haven't heard a guy say that before.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. But I just hear about so many couples where it's like,
the guy's lukewarm.
The guy's lukewarm, or they're both good in the beginning, but the guy like trails off. The girl is now emotionally invested. She's putting in a lot of effort into the relationship, and the guy's like clearly starting to pull back. And then they end up with like alienated relationships where the girl's like, he's not blah blah blah, and then the guy's like, I'm not really feeling it anymore. But that's like his fault for like thinking. Because now this option is here, like I'm gonna just say yes.
Yeah.
And do you think at that point they don't know how to pull back, or they don't know if they want to or not?
Yeah.
I think it's like a whole confrontation there. Right? No one wants to be like, I said yes, but like now I'm like not feeling. And now it's like 6 months. Y'all I'll go on trips together, like, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then the girl's like, yo, WTF, like. I thought, so I think no one wants to be in that situation. And some guys are not good about being explicit about like knowing that beforehand.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, you verbalize that so well.
Yeah.
Is that like that's like
so
so well thought out?
How do you know that? Like how do you have this thought? Like where does it come from?
Like this specific example.
I see relationships happen, and I'm like, and then people tell me about their perspective. I'm like, that didn't sound like good, and like I don't know why that happened. So then in my mind, I'm like logging this information of like how people are doing it. I'm like, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've only heard girls say that. But guys will like be like, oh no, like
I can see why a girl would say that because they're probably the ones who were in that
experience
situation.
it.
Yeah.
And the guys like, no.
Well, because then a guy hears that, right? And he goes, well, I feel like it should be 50-50 or whatever. Of course you want to be like, but I think in the long term, girls get more invested anyways. Like emotionally, and they do like, I feel like the whole concept of women carry a bit more of like the emotional support than guys usually. Comes into play eventually, right? So like the guy has to be there too for it to like match over time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No.
It's very like it's a good take.
It's a take.
Yeah.
I stand by it personally
as well.
But I would love to hear what people think.
Have you seen relationships like that? Like where?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Like. Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be like 6 months. It could be like 6 years, or like you could be married,
honestly,
and then the guy is like, oh, like
exactly.
I'm
starting to take it back.
And the longer it goes, the more like the guy's like, well, I'm like back into this corner more and more, and I can't say no now. But then like it can only last so long.
Wow.
Dude.
Dang. Well, we just uncovered all marital issues. Thanks to Daren.
How many actually are because of that? Like.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it settling because it's not settling, but it's more like the guy just didn't know what he wants, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's that.
Yeah.
Didn't know what he wanted and then just found himself in a situation that was like good enough and then just
it can't be good enough. That's crazy.
Wait,
Your partner can't be good enough. That's crazy.
Oh.
Okay, wait. That was a
side topic.
That was a side topic. Where
that was great.
We were just talking about
the scenario where the girl's the wing woman.
Right.
Oh yeah, you've thought about your guy friend.
Yes.
And all his elements.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you're saying,
okay, yeah.
Would he be good for my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Based on how I know him, not
Yeah.
just as a friend, but like
Yeah.
how he'd be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I also think I would think about, because I've already sorted all these things for myself, I would be like, oh, for these things that I would be like, no, I wouldn't date them. I would be like, would this friend
Yes,
be okay
exactly.
with the no's?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because like
yeah.
everybody's different, right? So
Yeah.
like people have different
Oh, wait,
preferences.
what do you mean to the nose?
Like if I have a list of reasons of why no, like I wouldn't date this
Mm.
person,
Yeah.
I would go through that list
Mm-hmm.
and just think for my friend, would my friend also say no to these things?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because, like-
your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Like I would be like, okay, I don't like personally these 5 things
Mm-hmm.
are the reasons why I wouldn't date the guy.
Okay.
But would my girlfriend
Yeah.
be okay with these 5
Yeah.
things? And if that is the case, then that's like a go ahead. Like if she would be
Yeah.
down for those 5 things, I would be like, yeah, like that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like it depends on how close I am to the girl and the guy, but it takes discernment on like how much of those no's for myself do I share with the girl.
Oh, true.
Because-
You're saying okay. Yeah.
Like I don't want to taint if there's potential there, and like, you know, I'm on the same team as my guy too. Like
Yeah.
like if I think he's a good person and it could work, like I don't want to taint the first impression off the bat, right?
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I think if I am also close to the girl, at some point, well, I hope that she would ask, like, why I didn't consider something.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then there's discernment
Yeah,
on
yeah.
how much
There's
I share.
a lot of background
I'm
stuff.
honestly,
Okay.
Yeah.
I can think of examples where like, I held back things that were like personal to me, like very,
Yeah.
very specific to me.
Yeah.
But then I would share like maybe tendencies that I noticed, as objectively as possible, and then
Yeah.
letting them, like, again, throwing out like take it with a grain of salt and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, so that hopefully they can make the decision for themselves
Yeah.
if we have given the initial green light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that was some crazy. So you said you would hope
Crazy
you would
insight.
hope that your girlfriend would be like, oh, like why were you not interested? Like,
Yeah. I
You-
think that's a question
Yeah.
that's often asked, actually.
whoa.
Well, I think it's asked like even before she meets the guy or like thinks
for
about
sure,
the guy.
like, part of her like vetting process probably. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I think also because, like a lot of the times, like I feel like I have this conversation where like I recommend a guy, and then like literally,
Carol the matchmaker.
I know, I do this often, where like I recommend a guy, and then the girl will be like, well then why then you date him then?
Yeah, exactly,
And then-
exactly.
Whoa, this
Yeah.
is crazy. Wait, okay.
Wait.
Yeah. Or like
Been there.
yeah.
Wait, you've been the asker? You've been like, so what? What's up?
No,
with
like
it?
I'll recommend someone to Cinder, and
Yeah.
then she'll be like, then you date him then.
Or I'll come back with a list of corrections.
Yeah. So it's like a very common like that's like the
I think
common
girls-
next
yeah.
step.
Holy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait, is this news?
I never thought of, like, if my homie was like, yo, I got this girl.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Would ask
Right.
you about a guy friend of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're going to go back and tell your guy friend.
Yeah.
Like-
and then the
Oh,
guy
right,
friend
right.
would
Guy friend be like, why didn't you just date this
Yeah,
girl? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
yes.
She's talking about, because Carol was giving an example of her going and setting someone up. Be like, hey, like, are you interested?
Oh, you're right.
And so that
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
going to a guy friend and being like, hey, I have a girl
Ah.
space friend.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
interested?
And then the guy being like, then why don't you date
Yeah.
her?
Okay.
Yeah.
But obviously different if you're in a relationship already, right? Like,
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's so if you're both single.
Yeah. But people say that to me still.
Okay.
Or like they'll be like why, like it's like it's a question to ask you like what is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What
so,
are the
like,
flags? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
straight. Okay, this whole concept of asking like why did you not go after them, or like that's kind of crazy.
Or like I feel like that's like if your friend is recommending, then they're basically trying to get more details, right?
Yeah, but then it's like if you're asking, well, why didn't you? And it's like the homie's just like spoiled milk at this point, you know? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I guess you're right. Like, what is wrong with them? But it's like,
Yeah.
do all friendships have to be like, oh, I found them romantically at one point? You know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah, exactly. Or that's why I think it's important to like preface like, oh, like I wouldn't I like personally I wouldn't because of these reasons.
Yeah, or
and
like,
then,
occasionally, like I just wasn't attracted to them or something like that.
yeah. But like so great for you, and I've like already considered
But then
it
what
for
if the
you.
girl goes,
Yeah.
well, you're not attracted to him, so is he not attractive? Or like, what, like I don't know if it
yeah,
goes
yeah,
that far, but
yeah. Or I think that's what Cinder was saying about
Yeah.
like you need to
discern
what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
And, like you
Oh.
don't say everything up front,
I
right?
see.
Yeah.
I see.
Honestly, the saying like I'm not attracted is the most like the easiest response, I think.
Right?
Yeah,
that's
Because
just-
each
yeah,
person can decide that for themselves.
exactly.
Yeah, so if you want to just like leave it clean, let
Yeah,
them
yeah.
form the impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is very specific to like me and Cinder's friend group. Like this is how we like talk to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make our friend group sound like
Yeah, we're-
just a matchmaking.
yeah. Or even if I were to like say it to a girl space friend that I don't feel like I'm that close to, I would they would probably
true.
still ask me like, oh, like
That's true.
what do you think about this guy that like would
Okay, that
Yeah.
question sounds more like
it's
in
the
a romantic-
equivalent.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
equivalent.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I see, I see. Because then like usually it's like, oh, he's a good guy, like he's a good gentleman, blah blah blah. Like he's,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do feel like girls will go deeper than that. Like other than like, oh, he's a nice guy, like all this stuff. Like I feel like we're very perceptive and like are able to like list out very specific things.
Is he stubborn?
Yeah.
Is he prideful?
Because I feel like a good guy is like that is like table stakes, bro. Like if you are not like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like what like freaking like amazing qualities does this person have? I have to have those things in my head in order to recommend them to a friend.
Oh.
Oh, there has to be standout things that you could
Yes.
say. They can't just be like regular in your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. You asked a very experienced matchmaker. So.
So you got friends or what? No.
And I do.
Anyway.
Don't have to ask me twice, bro.
Oh my gosh. Anyway. Okay, on the flip side,
Yeah. On the flip side, okay. let's
when
go to
you are
other-
the wingman,
Okay, yeah. So
What
like,
goes through your
you
head?
Coming to me, and
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like, yo, I think your
you
friend
got
is
friends.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Or you
doesn't
got
happen as
friends.
often, is what you were saying.
I don't find that to happen as often.
like girls don't ask
But that's obviously my
guys.
That's
experience. All of my
true.
friends are in relationships right now.
Yeah.
So that might be one thing or whatever, right?
I
So-
also think that's true though. I think it might be that like I think this happens more often where like a girl will ask their own girlfriends
Yes.
about either a guy or that girl to ask their boyfriend about
Yes.
that guy.
Yeah. The girls will always still route through a girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, at least one of us has been approached, like,
Yeah.
being asked, like, oh, do you know if that guy is single?
Yeah.
Um,
It
Based on-
happens so often.
Based on because they know you know him.
yeah.
Oh.
Like
Friends.
especially because we like host a lot of we used to host a lot of stuff.
Mm,
And so like when people would come over, they're like always meeting new people.
yeah.
And then
Oh man.
oh my gosh, this happened like so many times with us actually. Yeah. But like either the guy will ask us or the girl will ask us.
Hire us now.
Yeah, literally
Yeah.
hire
Wow.
us. We should start a new
Start,
side
char-
hustle.
start charging at the door.
Honestly,
that's
we've
great.
thought about that actually. We've actually thought about that. Yeah. So maybe that's why like
Wow.
girls don't ask the guy as often.
Yeah. Because you always got like vet
Yeah.
to a homie.
Yeah.
Have you
wonder
ever
what
been
that
asked though? Have you ever been asked?
Oh yeah, have you?
I'm trying to think.
Like, hey, you have a guy friend. I feel like
I've been asked like, do I have like you got friends? Like,
Oh, just like
but
generally.
okay.
But then to your point, I'm thinking like not any that I think would fit with like the girlfriend that's asking me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
So what do you consider when you consider like your friend if they can fit with your girlfriend?
Right.
I think there's two layers, and it usually doesn't pass the first layer, which
Oh.
is like vibes, just generally, and then
Okay.
of course like there's like, are you good for them, good for each other thing.
Yeah.
But
What is
usually,
vibes?
Vibes is like, this is like a bad example maybe, but like you know how you were walking around, like you look at people's shoes, right, and you get like a vibe from. You're like,
Oh.
okay, I see. Like,
Oh,
what do you know that? Y'all do that?
from
Like,
I've never
shoes?
heard that,
From
but-
shoes,
from
I
shoes.
can
feel like
see
shoes
what you're
kinda tell
saying.
you a little bit.
Whoa,
about
I've never
that's
heard that,
really
but I know
funny.
just a
exactly
little
what you.
bit,
Yeah,
but enough
for
to, like,
sure.
give you some- and then so I look at like my friend as a girl, like what kind of shoes she got, and then like the guy, like, what kind of shoes he be wearing, right?
That's really
I'm
funny,
like,
actually.
yeah, like that vibe from like
That's
a
a
superficial
great-
level
Yeah.
probably wouldn't match. You know what I mean?
The
It's
shoe
like she's
test.
like wearing
Whoa.
like leather boots, and he's wearing like sneakers with like chinos that don't really work together. I'm like, that just wouldn't. You
Oh,
know what
that's
I mean?
so interesting.
Like I wouldn't see that happening.
Wow.
But maybe you have like really stylish friends. I don't know. because we went to like a really nerdy school, and I feel like no one really knew how to dress
Oh,
themselves.
so they were fine just like
I don't know.
getting set up anyways.
I don't know. Yeah.
But then Carol ended up teaching David to not wear sneakers all the time. So
Yeah, he
There's that
still
too.
does though.
Actually, I'd be seeing David walk out the apartment. I'm like, where were you going?
All of those clothes I picked.
wow. Yeah, I realized, or as you're saying that, like, how much does your like fashion or like style, your dress, like reflect about your lifestyle, your like your personality, what you care about,
That's true. Yeah.
your like vibe as a holistic person, not
Yeah.
just what you're wearing.
And it's
right?
kind of superficial because like just because how someone dresses a certain way doesn't mean they're not like the right for, or they couldn't be a good person to someone.
Right.
But I also believe like I would want my partner to be on the same level of like. Have you heard the term like swag gap?
Yeah.
No,
that's really
what?
funny.
I would want
Wait,
like
I
us to
didn't
be
know
like
this.
there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like
No
Yeah.
swag
Yeah.
gap.
no swag gap. No swag gap.
Wait, that's really funny actually.
Wow.
I think it kind of
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah.
Is that-
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Whoa. This is gonna make me rethink my entire wardrobe.
Yeah, for some reason I always like there's like I always be looking at shoes. I'm like, interesting. Like
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Yeah.
so good.
I do feel like you are like a like you have a lot of shoes. I
use
feel like,
well, yeah.
or like
Yeah.
guys usually have like 2 pairs of shoes, and I feel like you
True.
have more than 2. So
Yeah.
that's the only reason why
I've
I say
run
that.
out of space in my room. So yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's how I would. That's the first layer of like
Yeah.
vibes. Would they even match?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait, and I almost think like how they dress outward like can give you a pulse on like what their room might look like.
True.
Like
Yeah,
what
yeah.
their setup is, like
Yeah.
what goes in their bag.
True.
Like I feel like it reflects so much more actually. This is the first time that I'm thinking this
Mhm.
because I've always been like a
No, because like Cinder is someone who like wears like different colored socks and like and she like only she only actually today they're different yeah and subtle and like she'll only wear like not white shoes.
Not white shoes.
Yeah, because she thinks white shoes are
I got my
sexy.
first pair of white shoes like 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
So
But they have green on them. Anyway, and like and I think that she does that on purpose. Like this is her like making a statement to the world like I am not basic.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so and that tells a lot about your personality.
wait, and you know what? I realized that if I meet a guy with basic shoes, like Air Forces, I'm like, it's not my type. That's
Wow.
actually like,
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow. Not that it's like not that it's a red flag or like
Yeah.
an immediate no.
no.
But
Yeah.
I see what you mean now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really
Or
fun.
like what if you found someone like pretty attractive or like some level of attractive, but they were rocking like
Sneakers.
Kind of superficial too.
Asics.
Like joggers from 2016. Like you remember
Yeah.
they took
Yeah.
over, and
Yeah.
then plus like, whatever you find not your style, like, and it's
Yeah.
like way out of there.
I was about to say, I feel like those joggers are fine.
I feel like there is this one like thing that I've heard girls say is like guys who have that like swag gap, whatever, if the guy needs a little bit of training, then that's actually a green flag.
Like
Do you know what
I
I'm trying to
feel
say?
like I feel like it indicates anti-player, non-player.
Oh, true.
Like
yeah.
they're
Or it's a one indicator of like someone not being a
possibly more wholesome.
yeah.
Yeah. They're not like checking off the like external boxes to make them seem like appealing. But they're kind of just like showing up as they are kind of thing.
Yeah. Or yeah, like they're just like a little bit like needs a little bit of help. And, like
Wait, that's a green flag?
TLC.
no,
TLC.
and like and if that's the only problem, yeah. But I feel like for a guy towards a girl, it probably is different. Yeah.
I think for guys, there's that whole thing like guys are more like visual
Mm.
people. Like first
so it's-
impressions matter.
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus
Yeah,
I keep hearing like for girls, like over time, you can actually become more attracted to someone.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
But that's why it goes back to the whole thing. If you're a guy and you see a girl, I think you can as well, like become more attracted. But all the stories that I've heard don't end up well is because you're like, so what? You're like, oh, I just like wasn't feeling after a while. Like, so, like that means in the beginning you weren't like enamored with this girl. Like you should have been.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. But.
Yeah. Enamored. Yeah. Because girls can go from like hella lukewarm to being like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, seen that. Yep.
Yeah.
Witnessed that
You've
too.
That? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, clothes are not everything, obviously. But I do think it's.
Wait, so how close of like how close to red flag is that for you? Is it
If
yellow?
you dress
Is
nice.
it if there's a swag gap?
Oh.
You're saying that term because you just learned it.
I did. I'm applying.
We should have a swag gap counter.
Swag gap.
It's not a okay.
I think if you are a well-dressed guy, I think that makes sense. That like if both people care about this, then like it should probably be like because it's a vibe thing, right? Like you were saying, like it's like oh, I care about this and like this is who I am as like I'm expressing who I am as a person, like with my clothes. Some people like aren't able. Some people don't do that. You know what I mean? Like some people don't care to do that.
Yeah.
But like if you are, then you probably want someone who expresses similar vibes through clothing too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
But
I think that makes sense.
I think you guys know, like in LIC as an example, there's no shade because respect to every like. But I've been seeing some couples where like the girls like she's like dressed up, she got the dress on, the high boots, and then Buddy is in like a t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
No, so true.
First of all, props to you for bagging a baddie. But then also like what's going on? Like it's just
So true.
you know,
Yeah.
I've seen that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I also think that girls like now they're like on TikTok too or on Instagram, like there's girls who like make videos on training their guy friend on how to dress.
That's so funny.
And so I feel like that's
Their guy friend.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, because girls usually like already know how to do this kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Wow.
So it is. So for you guys, it's never in your mind of like, say you go on a date and like the dude comes like maybe not as well dressed. So you go to like a nice restaurant. It's like, whoa, like that's not a he doesn't know how to like take care of himself kind of thing. That feels like fixable to you.
Oh, I do think it depends on to what extent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like how egregious it is.
Like if the collar is like wrinkly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the
like
shirt's
stretched
like all wrinkled
out
and stuff. Like
if it's
his
like
pants are like coming up to like his ankles, you know, like
oh.
I don't know.
Better of nice ankles.
Extreme example, but I'm curious how you guys would perceive that. Like
Yeah.
If he has like bedhead, like
yeah.
I feel like there's a level of like self-awareness too that comes with how you present yourself.
Yeah. Confidence too.
Yeah. Or but you could be really confident and just really not care.
True.
I've seen those.
That's valid.
But I'm like, if we're going to like a date at a nice restaurant, there's a little bit of like etiquette that it's like I don't want to be embarrassed to be standing next to you, and I have a pretty low bar when it comes to being embarrassed in public.
really low bar actually. Yeah.
Like you could do a lot of things, but I think if you showed up with bedhead, and maybe like eye crusties or something, that would work.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And maybe a little like wrinkly shirt. It's not as much of a vibe. Yeah.
I also feel like girls see potential. Like girls look at potential a lot more than guys look at potential. Right?
She's making a personal dig at me right now.
Underneath the crusties and the shoulders are nice guy.
Yeah. It's like if the canvas is like okay to work with.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like a guy is not thinking. I don't think I think that way.
No.
Oh, really?
I don't think so either.
But I don't know why.
Wait, what are you thinking?
Like Carrie saying like a girl is willing to like look at the canvas.
Yeah,
you're
a guy or me maybe. I'm like I don't want to work.
Yeah.
The thing is like I think girls look at potential for everything. It's not even just the looks thing. Like I think girls are more. They tend to more like also latch on to like this character thing is also like potential or like this like oh they can grow in that. I can help them with that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Wait,
do you think?
Sense to it.
Yeah. Do you guys look at potential in any other area? Besides,
I think so. I mean,
besides-
obviously, when you're like homie comes up with a date, like, oh, like how'd it go? And they're telling you, oh yeah, there's these things I like that, but also like I'm not sure how I feel about these things.
mhm.
But a guy's never thinking about like resolutions to those things. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like I had a friend like recently went on a date, and he's like, yeah, man, like she's kind of weird. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, should be saying stuff about her bowels and all that. I'm like, yeah, that's a little nasty, low key. But he's not being like, yeah, I could like help her stop saying that stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
like he's not thinking
Oh.
about solutions to
Yeah.
bringing his perception up. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
like
yeah,
when
yeah.
it's not there, like maybe it's time to like keep
Huh,
it
huh.
moving. Yeah.
Wow.
I
wonder why that is.
Yeah. I do also think that like maybe on a first date, like you don't talk about poops.
So I'm saying, actually, yeah, it can be funny, but it has to be done.
Yeah, the delivery.
Yeah,
Delivery, not like,
It's
yeah,
key.
like this, I'm gonna like shit my brains out. Maybe it depends on the vibe. But for him, he was like, I'm not vibing.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Yeah. That's really funny. Okay, wait. What were we talking about like wing woman?
I wanted to get back to you being a wingman. Oh, I was gonna say, when we were trying to think of a scenario where like a girl would like your girl space friend would ask you to hook her up with one of your dude friends. I was like trying to play that in my mind, like what that would look like, and I feel like I would have to be extremely close to my guy friend, like to the point where I'm seeing them as like a girl space friend that I can ask them that kind of question. Like that's kind of vulnerable, low key.
That's what you were saying. Like
true.
otherwise,
Yeah.
you would just go. When you're saying I would just go with like my girlfriend, but like who also knows that guy.
Exactly.
Then I was like, how close are you with these guys that you couldn't do that?
Yes. Yeah. Like my guy space friend would have to be at the same level or like nearing same level as my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Which is probably like the funnel gets like
It's tough. It's tough. Yeah.
I also think that because you know how I was saying that girls like do all this analysis if like a guy were to ask her. I think I don't know if I can trust that my guys that my guy friends are doing that same analysis.
Yeah. Are they?
Like are you doing that same amount of analysis on like the potential of me and the guy, right? That I'm doing for you and my friend, right?
Yeah.
Are you?
On average, probably not. The guys probably like I think y'all look good together, and then
Yeah, true. The vibe check.
And if your homie is like a red flag, like if my friend is a red flag,
Do you have friends that
I don't have many like
yeah.
red flag friends. I don't know what the real life example would be.
Yeah.
But I would, and it depends. I guess it depends how close you are with the girl that's asking as well. But I would probably bring some that forward. I'd be like, well, just so you know, like, buddy just got out of a relationship.
A little bit. You could have just ended with the first part. Just got out of a relationship. But you did. That's true. So maybe like he passed the shoe test, but yeah, he just cheated on us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's tough. Yeah.
Yep.
So I guess dudes are just like more simple about all that.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah.
Valid.
But I appreciate that the homegirls are like really thinking about all these things.
Right?
Wait,
Layers.
you're so welcome.
Layers to the thought process.
You guys gotta step up a little bit. Although the shoe test is a new thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be checking everyone's shoes now.
Yeah. I
Wait,
also
what
do
about-
think you on average have better style than like.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is my I showered and I came over here. For the viewers. Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh, thanks for being clean.
You're welcome. Okay, tangential then.
Yeah.
Because the homies have been talking about this scenario as well.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, like, all right. And then you're there with like your guy and girlfriends. And we were like, who's a better wingman for a guy? A guy or a girl? And it's like, clear answer in my mind is a girl is a better wing woman. Because she can like infiltrate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She can like go up to a guy like, hey, like I'm here with my friend.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, and then she's like, come on. You know what I mean? But then I was talking about they're like the girl who's getting approached. What if she's like if he's so good, like why are you guys not?
Yeah.
My friend actually said that, like why are you guys not together?
Oh, yeah.
Which is interesting because you thought that too, even if it's like homies trying to set each other up.
Yeah.
So I guess that transcends like whatever form you're getting approached by.
Yeah. Wait, that's so true. Like even if you're like strangers.
Yeah, even if you're strangers, the girl
Yeah.
might. But she was thinking that the girl who's getting approached might be kind of like suspect about why another girl is coming up to her about a guy. Like, recommending a guy.
Yeah.
Is that
Why?
I do think so. Or like similarly to like why are you advertising a guy that you wouldn't date yourself?
Yeah.
But would you be willing to do that for your guy friend at a bar or like out and about? Like, would you go up to a girl on his behalf to like see if you could make a connection?
Oh.
Wait, a stranger girl?
Yeah, like a stranger. Like, your guy's like, no, like that group of girls are kind of cute. Like, can you go over there?
Yeah.
I think I would. Yeah.
Okay, but then if you're on the receiving end, some random girl comes up to you. And she's like, hey, like my friend over there thinks you're cute. Like, can I bring her over? You would be weird. You'd be like, why are you coming up to me and like advertising this dude?
Yeah.
Wow. So what's the because both it only goes one way.
Yeah. Well, I think like if I'm the one going up to this new girl, like I have the answers clear in my mind, and I would expect some skepticism from her end. Like, but I think for me, because I'm team guy friend right now, I'm going up and like taking this risk. The worst case scenario is like I make a new girl space friend, or that she's sussed out and like it's chill, no harm, no foul. But I would expect her at some point to like ask me, like if we hit it off, if she's like chatting with the guy, like that she comes back to me later and it's like, oh, why? And I'll explain it to her. And I think that skepticism is like assumed, or like yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that she's skeptical. So in the same way, like I don't know. Maybe I'll like take a glance and like suss them out to see if I'm gonna go or not. But like I feel like she should have the assumption that I'm skeptical from the get go, right? Yeah.
That's like girls kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Girl code. Yeah.
I do think that you have to be careful because then other girls will also suspect that you guys are together anyway. Like you know what I mean? Like before they even get approached, they'll just if a guy and a girl's like that tight out in public, then you're careful, like you're gonna be
Even if it's a big group, like you and all your friends are there, but you just happen to be close. Not like you and your girl space friend are just playing up together for bar, running plays in the bar. That would be
you go first and then the guy goes. That reminds me of like singles like mixers and stuff that like exist in New York where like you have to bring someone of the opposite gender. Have you heard of those?
I didn't know.
Yeah, like in order to get on the list. I'm like, you're really pulling up. That's like two people. But that totally is like a method that works here in New York. So you bring a guy friend. Yeah. Where like a girl or a guy brings like a friend of the opposite gender. And you just go introduce each other type of thing.
I think it can be a lethal combo because you got an in with the opposite gender.
True.
Lethal combo.
Wait, that was so fun. That was a good topic.
Yeah. So are we going to bars?
Yeah, where bars are we going and which friends y'all got?
Wait, let's go.
Yeah. Fire.
I am wing woman number one.
Oh man. How many successful? What's your stats? What are your stats? Can you give them to the crowd?
All time.
Well, we had a really successful one. Me and Cinder, we've
had a combined success.
Yeah, we collabed on one. Yeah.
What was the context?
A guy asked David. They're like middle school friends.
This is a good example.
Yeah. Okay. A guy asked David about a girl.
Okay. That David knows?
That like David
might
he
have.
Was like, yeah, right? He was like, maybe you know her because you guys went to the same school.
Yeah.
And then David asked me if I knew her.
Boyfriend to the girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, you know what? My roommate knows her.
Wait, so you're going from boyfriend to the guy from boyfriend to the girlfriend's roommate to the girl?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I know her from school.
Wow.
Yeah. Like so then, we used to get meals, and then I was like, check. And then she went back and told David check, and then David went back to
Yeah.
Wait,
it's
like the
check.
background check is like the background.
Yeah, we were
Background
like
check.
everything is good. Like,
Yeah.
You should go for it. And then
Yeah.
and then we ended up, the two of us ended up meeting up with him multiple times, like to talk about like game plan,
Strategy?
like, strategy.
Strategy.
Yeah.
I
like,
hung out with her too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. And then you talked
yeah.
to her. Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
to game plan it for her. Or,
Well, also to
she was
hang,
about to-
But yeah, or like I was getting the updates on her side.
Wow, y'all are like out
As
on
well.
missions. and
Yeah,
stuff.
we
Like,
really-
literally,
yeah.
That's crazy.
No, we're professionals for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so it worked out. Like,
Yeah.
So he reached out and was like, hey, like.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And everything is good and dandy. And
That's
Yeah,
nice,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
nice, that's nice.
Fire.
Thanks for coming on.
Yes.
Of course.
Thank
Wait,
you for your
I
thoughts.
knew that you had thoughts.
Wait, this is
Dude.
something I was like taking breath. I was like, wow.
That's great.
So
You really came with your research.
So many unknowns.
When we first started thinking of guests, you were like on the top of the list.
So
Yeah.
humble.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we should do like a round 2.
Oh yeah, we should. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
When we have more.
After the bar.
Oh yeah.
We'll come back from the bar and
Yeah,
debrief.
run some simulations.
And come back with our
Report back.
findings.
It should be like a mini episode. Yeah.
So wait.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for coming.
Yay. You too.
I didn't know that was coming. That's hilarious.